The internet streets are on fire, fire, fire. Loyalty is being questioned by some of these so-called, by other people's descriptions, as the dirty sector of YouTube. The dirty sector of YouTube, a.k.a. the dirty section of YouTube. Math Hoffa, I saw his live, and he was addressing or replying or just giving his kind of take on his latest podcast that he had with Bimmy that was on there, 10 Toes Down, a gentleman named by B.O., who's a street legend from Brooklyn, I believe. And there was another individual there. And, of course, his co-hosts that were there. And conversation was about his ex-co-host, Champ, who apparently, allegedly, Champ has been going on different podcasts, and there's been a back and forth between, Math letting him go and Champ saying Math did him wrong or whatever. There was no reason for it. Math had a myriad of different issues for his reason of separating himself from Champ. So there's been an ongoing back and forth as to, did Math do him dirty, or did Math being disloyal? And it seemed like Math always have issues with his co-hosts. There's been a revolving door there. What we seem to think is chemistry, but there's other issues that involve communications, people just wanting to branch off and do different things. And so he was the subject of the conversation, and apparently, like I said, allegedly, he was invited via Bimmy and to go down to, I guess, some type of wealthy individual's mansion, and they were all flew out, and they were supposed to go down there. It was supposed to be like a business, weekend or whatever, and just chill out at the mansion and discuss plans, future plans with Bimmy or whatever, to have this podcast. And Champ was one of the people that they thought that, that there was an opportunity for him, because the simple fact was he still had a name. He still got a name that's circulating, and that'll be something that, hey, here's an opportunity for you. Let's do this. Here's something. Let's get on that. And apparently there was footage of him in the house walking through the house in rooms here and there. Don't know who rooms they are. Like I said, he's a guest at the house, so I don't know whether he was staying here, whatever. Bathroom break, taking a shower, whatever. But apparently there was an issue with the credit card being missing and some cash being taken. And so, cut to another video, and you can see Champ allegedly in a bodega. I'm gonna assume it's New York, and he's getting some items in the bodega, look like some Black & Milds or some cigars or whatever. And so he's used this alleged credit card that was lifted from this residence. And I guess Champ is an ex-convict, right? Let's keep it all the way around the board. But I was rooting for the brother. You know what I mean? But apparently he has issues, man, and allegedly, but it was clear evidence that it was him. Same build, facial structure, looks like him. allegedly. And so after he got these little items at this bodega, apparently he went to an Apple store and attempted to purchase $47,000 worth of products or goods, whatever there. But I guess something, maybe they got on to, the credit card being missing and, how that is. So, goes to show you, man, these people, they say they're doing well. You think they're doing well. And, hey, everybody has, their financial means and needs that they have to, have responsibilities and stuff like that. And yeah, you get off you had a good look with this podcast with Matt Hoffa giving you this opportunity, and whatever issues y'all might have had or whatever, he's basically, it's his thing. It's his baby. And if he doesn't feel comfortable with the individual, we have seen in the past that he doesn't mind separating himself from individuals that he don't feel comfortable with, or he feel that was like working against him. So, Champ, man, you was on a couple of different. You was on a podcast, Bag Fuel. Shout out to Bag Fuel. Check out their past podcast with Esso and Heineken. And you gave your accounts. You sound convincing. Everybody has a story. And you was on the Queen's Flip podcast, giving your accounts of what happened. And so, man, you whatever goodwill you might have had, bro, like I said, allegedly, this latest stunt, is just, it's nasty work, bro. And it's just, you have at a person's home and they're they're opening up their home to you. And, the worst thing of the worst is having a rogue in your house. You know what I'm saying? An unknown rogue that you don't know. That's his game. That's his scamming and stealing, and nothing worse than a thief other than a rat. But it's crazy, man. And I think the people gave him a pass because I think they just, maybe they just felt, people feel, people got paper, they got money. Maybe they just felt like, maybe dude just got a problem, man. It's no big deal. I don't want to make things worse for him or whatever. I got the credit card back. No harm, no foul. It is what it is. And they gave you that grace. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if, I don't know what to suggest to an individual like that, but to get some help or seek help, as they were suggesting on Matt Hoffa's podcast, his latest one. And so Matt was addressing this today in his live, but basically other people that he has, like I said, called in the dirty section of YouTube. And so he's addressing individuals that question his loyalty or question him being disloyalty. He addressed Hassan Campbell, because he apparently went on 050 The Movement's live today, and he was discussing that he wasn't really comfortable with a certain individual that was putting his address over the internet, and he has problems with this guy. You know what I mean? Apparently they're kind of like related in a certain way through family, whatever that is. But this guy's been 10 toes down, has been an antagonist of him. So, and he's been, spoiling his name everywhere, any chance he get. So Hassan has a problem with that. And he just expressed himself. I think he just, was being honest. And he was just, he didn't really trash Matt, but he did question Matt's judgment and loyalty based on the fact that, how I feel about this guy, blah, blah, blah. And Matt would just rebuttal, like, people, I bring people on in a way to try to not have so much beefing, but more of a discussion. And I'm not into that, yelling and going beefing, as he said Hassan Campbell was into. and even expressed that he doesn't like that part of Hassan Campbell's content. He likes the message that Hassan Campbell puts out as far as positively. So that was just it. I just thought, it's just Champ, this kid, this dude, man, ex-inmate, ex-prisoner, been through the system. Some people they take that easy way out that the only thing they feel comfortable with is being who they are. You know what I'm saying? And eventually they revert back to what they are. You know what I mean? They thieves, they're rats, they're disloyal, they're snakes. I mean, excuse my candor, it's just what it is. So I thought it was very interesting. So if you haven't, seen Mav's latest live, check it out. Check out the 05 unit. I mean, 05 the movement, and follow Hassan Campbell if you want to follow him. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy out these streets. Anyway, peace.